Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones, back with a new video. I'm doing a video on an upgrade I've done yesterday to my 1897 Winchester Riot shotgun. If you saw in the previous video, I installed a Magpul rail on the forearm. I've been searching a lot online to see if anyone has ever done anything like that, modified such an old gun as this with a rail. I couldn't find any pictures, videos, so I figured, what, if I am the first, why not be the first to put it online. In my previous video I did show I put a 2-inch Magpul rail on the forearm, and yesterday a package from Amazon.com came in. This is a Streamlight flashlight and offset mount. I'll show you the packaging information. The flashlight is Streamlight Polytac LED. It's 130 lumens. It says here it has a range of 144 meters. I believe it's a 520 candela. I guess it's the brightness of the light. And it's waterproof to being submerged to 1 meter of water. Not that I plan on taking this thing in the water, but that's just the information that came with the flashlight. The batteries it uses, which I do plan to keep, to stock up on, it uses two CR123A 3-volt lithium batteries. This is the first flashlight I ever got that uses lithium batteries. I'm actually impressed with how bright this light is. Some of the features it has a momentary push button where you want to just push just to do a quick check. I'll show you that on camera. It's not hard to manipulate, and it also has an on and off feature. I'll show you right there. Hope it's not too bright for y'all. But it's a nice flashlight. It's very light. It's polymer. It's lightweight, which is good. I think it's good to have a lightweight accessories on, especially in the front of a gun like this. I wouldn't want everything a whole lot of aluminum up front. Even though aluminum is lightweight, polymer is lighter, and it reduces the weight that will be in the front of the gun. The type of mount that this flashlight has, it's by AIM Sports. It's a tactical 1-inch offset ring mount. I'll show you another picture of that. I got both of these on Amazon.com. They cost me under $50 altogether. I like the offset mount. I like the flashlight to be parallel with the barrel. Also, I can manipulate the flashlight by just reaching over and hitting the button on the back with my thumb, and turn it off. And there's not much movement from the controls of the shotgun. Now, some may be wondering why would I ever do something like this to such an old shotgun, something that's historic in terms of its use in the military. And my answer to that is, it's essentially my gun. I've seen some of the modifications that people do to other guns, which, in my opinion, it may be all over the top, but I would respectfully say that it's their gun and they're free to do with it whatever, with what they please to do. I never intend on selling this gun. As I mentioned in the old video a couple years ago, this is a gun I plan to keep. If I ever have children of my own, pass it on down, keep passing on down the Jones family line until the sucker turns to dust. Which I think that would take a real long time, but if it makes it that long, more power to it. The reason why I put this flashlight on this gun is because I decided that this is my go-to gun in emergency. Though right now I keep it stowed away, and I have another shotgun on standby. I like this shotgun because of its, I like the controls on it. I like the slam fire feature, as you've seen in the old video I made before. I like how it takes down in half for being more compact and travel. For the age of this gun is actually 104 years old. And that's not even talking about the design of the gun, which is much older than that. But this particular model, I figured why not put some modifications to it. Why not improve its? Why not? If some improvements can be made to it, why not go for it? This isn't over the top. I can take this mount off anytime I want. But in emergency, which I hope I never have to go for a shotgun. But if I have to, I have it. And if I need a light, I have a shotgun, a good light, and a good mount. I haven't done any shooting with it yet. I hope to do so. This is just to check out to see how well it holds up to birdshot, buckshot, and you see my previous videos, my hand loads. I still hand load buckshot. I'm making number 4 buckshot. Recently, I'm hoping to get some more lead. When the lead supply comes up. But yeah, and like I said, I never seen anyone else do something like this. I never seen any photos, online, no videos on YouTube, nothing like that shows that someone has ever done such a modification to such an old gun like this. The closest thing I've seen was there was a video where I watched. It was for Winchester Model 12, and there was a flashlight mount on the barrel. I believe it was in between the barrel and the magazine tube. Which I will also mention, the reason why I couldn't get a barrel clamp or magazine tube clamp is, well, because a lot of the good ones, they fit in between the barrel and the magazine tube. But in this particular shotgun, the gap is too narrow, so nothing will be able. So I can't find a good secure clamp that will fit on this gun. I tried one with just a barrel mount, but I shot the gun a couple of times and the barrel will slip off. I mean, the barrel mount will slip off because the barrel was tapered, so it couldn't get a good grip. I tried looking at magazine tube clamps, but I like to be able to take this gun apart, and it would just get in the way of me being able to assemble this gun. While this, on the other hand, I outweighed all the risks associated with doing this, and I decided it was worth it. To put a mount on the slide itself, a rail, and then put a mount attach a mount to it, and then put a flashlight on it. And that's just what I've done right here. It's worked out real well. Like I said, I want to take this to range and test it out, to get more feedback on its durability. But yep. So far, that's my shotgun. I guess I can pretty much call it a tactical 1897 Winchester, even though it doesn't have the bayonet lug like the trench gun does. I can still take this one apart a lot faster than I can take apart a trench gun. And this is how I plan to keep this gun. Probably next thing I ever want to do to it is refinish it. Maybe do a parkerized finish. But so far, I like the way it looks right now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any tips on how I did this, just shoot me a PM or comment on the video. I mean, to tell you the truth, this is pretty unique. Like I said, I said it before, I'll say it again. I've never seen anything like this done. If you have, send me a video, send me a picture, a link of what some other people have done. But yep, this is my tactical Winchester 1897 shotgun. I'm Edward Jones. I hope you have a nice day.